Thank you. Did you have any interactions with Mr. O'Leary at that point?
At that point, yeah. He said, the girls poop. They could smell like diarrhea. They've been sick before that. They had explosive diarrhea and were vomiting. They were just getting over that. So I could smell that immediately. And he said, no, I don't think so. But he wasn't looking at me. He was looking straight forward at the TV. He wasn't like turning his head.
Can we do this today, Your Honor? My health is in jeopardy right now.
What's that?
I have IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, and what's been going on is
Very stressful.
I'm bleeding inside, ma'am.
There's a lot of distracted defendants this morning. And if we're not going to be able to come to court appropriately on Zoom, we're going to have to come in person. So I'm going to attempt this. I'm going to attempt to do Mr. Harris's case. But Mr. Harris has 2 and 3 devices. He keeps putting his fingers and stuff up to the camera. I'm not going to be able to do it. So if Mr. Harris is not going to be able to be stationary, seated in an upright position, and not keep putting his fingers and stuff in the camera, he's going to have to come in person. This is case number 234579701, the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael Eric Harris. The defendant is charged with 1 count of driving while license suspended, revoked, denied, 1 count of security fail, and 1 count of unregistered motor vehicle. Today is the date set for pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
And yes, Your Honor, Brandon Bird on behalf of Michael Harris. Mr. Harris, can you please unmute yourself and state your full name for the record?
Greetings. This is Harris Michael Eric, authorized representative of Michael Eric Harris.
I only want Michael Eric Harris. I don't want any authorized representative. The law indicates that there is no authorized representative on behalf of the person. If Michael Harris is not present, then the person who's holding up those papers should not have come to court. So I'm going to go ahead and remove them, or I put them back in the breakout room. You can find out if this is Michael Harris. If it is not Michael Eric Harris, I don't want to speak to him. I am not going to conduct court with anyone other than Michael Eric Harris. So this person can go back to the breakout room and you can find out if this is Michael Harris. If it's not, then they're free to go. This person who is free to go, who is holding up papers saying he's not Michael Harris, is free to go if he's not Michael Harris. I'm ready on Cancerero. All right. Okay, I'm ready to recall case number 234579701, the people versus Michael Eric Harris. The defendant is charged with driving while license suspended, revoked, denied, operating an unregistered motor vehicle, and security fail, which is no insurance. Appearances again, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Yes, Your Honor, Brandon Bird on behalf of Michael Harris. Mr. Harris, can you please unmute yourself and state your full name for the record?
Michael Eric Harris.
Today is the day set for a pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
We'd like to set this matter for a final pretrial, Your Honor.
Court is going to continue a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Harris and set the matter for a final pretrial conference. This is basically a traffic case though. So I wasn't ordering discovery. Is there any really discovery. I wasn't ordering discovery. This is like one of those cases that state police wasted a whole bunch of paper instead of writing tickets.
So, Your Honor, it looks like there is some paper discovery. I'll just check the IR to see if there's any body or video discovery, and if so, I'll send that over to Stevenson and or Mr. Bird.
All right, so the court is going to set the final pretrial conference. Let's go ahead and, well, is the April 16th date a good enough time for you to do that, Ms. Ritter?
Yep, Judge, I just sent paper and I just looked, there is video, so I'll send that over today.
All right, then the court is going to set final pretrial conference for April 16th at 9:00 a.m. and she just sent discovery, Mr. Bird. So if there's any video, or I think she said there is video, so she'll send that as well.
All right,
Okay.
thank you.
All right.
If you didn't know, y'all stink. Okay, that's just my opinion.
Take care of you. Next, we have William O'Harris.
Exciting and new.
Mr. O'Harris, it looks like you have a Class A misdemeanor interference with an emergency call where the range of punishment is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond was set at $5,000. And you also, sir, have a third-degree felony assault strangulation where the range of punishment is a minimum of 2 years. Thank you. Sorry, I just haven't been able to bring it to you. To a maximum of 10 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. And that bond has been set at $15,000 plus no contact with the alleged victim plus an emergency protection order. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Just, I have an attorney from previous named Alexander Calhoun that's familiar with this case. If he could be appointed.
Was Mr. Calhoun hired or appointed in the past?
He was appointed in the past.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. So we'll issue a new appointment order, so he should also receive these cases.
This all kind of goes together. I'm going through a nasty divorce, so.
Understand. I was in divorce hearing this morning myself. So I'm right there with you.
Judge, I don't have a ton of money, and I had to travel all the way from Orlando to get here just for this other thing we're dealing with. If there's any way we could reduce that a little bit, I would really appreciate it. Because
absolutely, tell Mr. Calhoun to come see me. We can talk about it. All right.
Cool.
All right. Thank you. We're not going to go over the terms of the emergency protection order, Mr. Harris. So let's talk about this for a second. This case is from June. Have you guys been around each other since June of 2023?
Yeah, she's see, I was out of state in June, so I wasn't even in Texas. She has imposed herself on me. I live in Florida now, so I can't get rid of the woman. Like we're supposed to. I've already signed off on my terms of my divorce. It goes in front of the clerk on March 26th, and I can't get rid of her. Like everywhere I go, she ends up showing up, and like we had
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
a lot of mutual property and things, but she's not making this easy.
Right. She did tell pretrial that both of you live in Florida. She live in Florida with you?
Well, she came a week ago to get my puppies and never left. So if she wants to call that living, yeah.
Yep, me and Judge Jeffers both.
Yes, but
Okay, and then she's asking for an emergency protection order.
she is.
My mic was muted on the mic, which I touched inadvertently and had no idea. Everything else showed that it was on.
Yeah, which based on what you're telling me may be best, but I don't know. Talk to me about that. It would prevent you from being around her for the next 60 days.
I don't know. Well, when I talked to her yesterday, she thinks I'm going to get out of here and come straight to her. Like she's got my dogs and everything. But when I get out of here, I'm going straight to the airport without her. You know, we drove in together. But she's holding this case is like, it's what's it called? she's extorting me over the cases. Like if I don't give her a place to live and give her financial security, she's going to prosecute me. As long as I do, she's not, you know, so she's playing the game.
Do you think the emergency protection order is best?
I don't think whatever you issue, she'll show right up, and then she'll use that against me and hold that. That'll be some kind of collateral for her. So I don't think it matters what you say. This woman's going to show back up.
Well, I mean, Did you know this warrant was pending since June?
I didn't know there was a warrant on the other issue we were dealing with. I was actually the one calling the police on her. She's got she's got 1 felony and 4 misdemeanors on 5 separate occasions in 2 different states. The only thing that I've done wrong in these cases is that I wasn't there when the police were there, you know, to defend myself. So I don't know what could be wrong with it because I wasn't even in the state in June. Like I'll have witnesses saying I was in, you know, Tennessee when this happened.
Well, I don't really know what to do. Let me just tell you what I'm grappling with. Normally, when there is a request for an emergency protection order, and there's been several months since the original offense date, in your case, it's June of 2023, so we're already at like 8 months. I don't issue an emergency protection order because there's no emergency, right? 8 months have already passed. I'm assuming nothing has happened because you hadn't been rearrested in that time period. But I also hear you telling me that you can't seem to shake her. So is it best for me to just go ahead and issue the EPO and keep y'all apart?
No, because what I'm worried about is she'll show up or she'll be there and then she'll know that. And then I'll be in violation of a protection order.
She'll call the police on you.
She's definitely going to call the police. She calls the police 3 times a day. This woman is crazy.
Okay, Mr. O'Harris. In light of that, I will not issue an EPO at this time, again, due to the original offense date being in June of 2023. I hope y'all can get your court date resolved. I understand having a divorce that's pending and traveling back to try to get that heard and resolved. Do you have any other questions for me, sir?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Take care of yourself. Sir. Huh?
Yeah, reason.
Oh, yeah. Do I need to sign it? I'm so sorry. Mendoza, is that everyone in the room, sir? There you go. You're welcome.
We have Mr. Cornel or Moore.
And I have one more question too, whenever.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. You said I have who's left?
Mr. Moore, Demetrius.
What docket is he on, sir?
The second docket that we got, 205.
Oh, okay. My apologies if I missed you, Mr. Moore. Come on forward and take the empty chair while I locate your paperwork. All right, my apologies, sir. You have been charged with Class A misdemeanor assault causing bodily injury.
Oh, yes, we have another contestant on the Love Boat.
Exciting and new.
Punishment on the type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond was set at $5,000. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
Yes, ma'am. Cause my charge is like I never had no domestic violence with no woman or nothing. And if you look at my face, this is all over one of your Austin police officers. I was messing with a woman out here, and then he started messing with her. And I got so many text messages and threats from him. He came to my house and did all this. This is all documented. I was calling the police, everything. And then it's like it was me because me, I don't call the police. And next thing you know, they call the police on the man, got the woman calling the police, but I never had no physical nothing with this. Right. They got false stuff against me. I've been out here for 6 years. I never been arrested, never came in contact with no police. I go to work every morning, 3 in the morning for 6 years since I've been out here.
Okay, that brings me to my next question. Would you like for me to appoint an attorney to help you, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
All right, no problem. What's the status of your relationship with this person in the alleged?
I'm not with this woman at all.
Okay, y'all are broken up. That's probably best.
We went never together.
Okay. All right, no problem. You have any other questions for me?
No, ma'am.
All right, take care of yourself, sir.
So you say my bond is what?
$5,000.
$5,000.
You'll pay the going rate to get out of jail in Travis County, which is 5 to 10% of that bond amount, anywhere between $250 to $500 to any attorney or bondsman of your choice, or any alternative. I have appointed you an attorney this morning, and he can get you out for free on personal bond.
Okay, so I can pay that today?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome, sir.
I don't have no other holes or nothing on me?
Let's look. I don't think I saw anything. They say you have an out-of-state hold, but we don't know what that is for.
Here comes the TMI. Here comes the TMI.
Or do you know what that's for?
That happened 6 years ago when I had my kids with me, and then we pull up, and then it was two fellas was fighting in California, and then the police.
Were they kung fu fighting? Everyone wants to know. Surely they were not all kung fu fighting.
Just came after me. I had my daughters with me, and then I bailed out for that. And then 2 weeks later, after I bailed out, the two guys that was fighting, the man who beat the white man shot the other man. So he in jail, and the other man is dead. So I have a win for that. And this was years ago.
You have a what for that?
And they said I have a warrant for the first.
Yeah, you don't want to just volunteer to the judge that you have a warrant in an incident that you describe as a murder. But okay, carry on.
Okay, yeah, no, we can't see what it is. It just says you have an out-of-state hold. Okay. That's all I can tell you.
So I still can bail out from here?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Feel free.
Have a nice morning.
Walk the streets, buddy.
Your Honor, we have one more here. His name is Mr. Skiller L. Derek Leon.
Did I overlook?
From 205 docket.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I think it's all mixed up. Hello. Yeah, that's from the new docket too, Officer Mendoza?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't have that one. Wait a minute, let me look again. My apologies.
It's okay.
Skiller.
Now they'll let you know. It's California. No, it ain't.
Oh, Kelly?
That's a murder shoot.
Oh, I remember seeing that. Come on forward, Mrs. Skiller. You have a failure to comply.
Yes. I already knew about that. My attorney, that's supposed to be me on the day I went to jail to sign my bond, and I went to jail on the way to him.
Hey guys, quiet.
And the reason why I went to jail was for EPO, no contact order. I seen my ex-girlfriend at the store, and she called the police on me, and she knew I had a warrant. And I go to court tomorrow for my family violence.
No problem. I mean, the failure to comply really is just procedural, statutory. So that bond's been set at $15,000. Did you have an attorney representing you before on this case?
Yes, Alfonso Hernandez.
Okay. Are they hired or appointed?
Appointed.
All right. So I will also issue a new appointment order this morning, Mr. Skiller. So Mr. Hernandez can also be reappointed to this case as well. Do you have any other questions for me, sir?
So my bond is set to $15,000.
On the failure to comply. Yes, sir.
Okay, and that's the only charge I have, right?
It looks like you have that. And then it says you have pending cases, but they aren't holding you. This is the only case holding you in jail right now.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, I need to talk to my attorney.
Correct. So they can go ahead and post bond on you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Take care of yourself. Okay, Mendoza, my apologies. I got the paperwork out of order, I guess.
Yes, Your Honor. Some of them, they have a question for you if you're okay with that.
Yeah, sure.
So I'd already had for the DUIs or DWIs, I had John Evans, and I already paid him some of that money. Can I just keep him as my lawyer, my paid lawyer for those cases?
Absolutely.
Okay, I would rather do that, and I don't know if they would appoint, because he's familiar with those cases, so I'd rather him, he had already worked on them a decade ago, so I'd rather him be the lawyer in that, and would he be appointed to my other cases also, just because I'm out of work right now, so.
I like he's familiar with those decade-old DUIs. Yeah. You were drunk and you were driving. He doesn't remember it. A new attorney could catch up to speed on that in, I don't know, 3-4 seconds.
Maybe in general, court administration tries to appoint whatever attorney has represented you in the past. That is their rule, but they handle that. I can't guarantee it, but that is generally what they do.
Okay, awesome. So at least for the DUIs, I would like him to be my paid attorney and keep him on that since he is familiar with the cases.
Yes, sir. You'll work all of that out, as you see fit. Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Here's Rebecca. What's that? Can my lawyer, can she, if she signs off on my PR bond for me, can I qualify for a PR bond?
Right. Yeah. Your lawyer was appointed, right?
Yes, and I know she'll probably end up trying to sign off on a PR bond.
Correct. You just need to call her and let her know that you've been magistrated. She can bring a bond on your behalf and attempt to obtain personal bond for you free of charge. Absolutely.
I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Take care of yourself.
Well, there you go. I guess I should redo the intro. But what I want to do is thank Lone Wolf. I poached the clip from Judge Bryant from that channel. Link in the description. Alyssa pointed it out to me, but it was gone by the time I got there. What else? Christopher Lakin sent the horrible intro, but I did like it. The Love Boat portion of the evening was me. I like to have some romance in all my streams. I think that did it for today. I think we had 3 guys in a row with women. I mean, you don't know that they're, they could be lying, of course. I'm not saying, but like we had 3 guys in a row who I actually believed saying women are using a protective order against me when I'm not doing it. Like literally I'm not in the state. And here I am off a warrant. And I was in Tennessee when during this alleged violation of this order. I don't know. He could be lying. Someone has to go and get to the merits of that. But 3 times in a row, I thought that was especially romantic. I needed to share that with y'all. All right. Thank y'all for coming out. Sorry for messing it up. That's very frustrating with the microphone. I could not figure it out. I was looking at everything because everything was on. But there's a button on this mic here. So if you just grab it and you don't even know, then you have it muted. You don't know. There you go. Whatever. Thanks for coming out. I'll see y'all soon.